Hi friends, it's time for Arts and Crafts again. Today our scripture reference is, "Those who trust God are like trees planted by water, sending out roots by a stream." And I have to tell you, this is another one of my favorite scriptures because it reminds me that when I turn to God, He will help me to be strong. So this is what we're making. No surprise, it's going to be a tree. So you will need envelope number 4, glue and scissors and something to color with. The first thing you're going to do, here, let me take everything out. You're going to have inside your envelope, there is a tree trunk and a bag with some dots, colored dots, and the scripture. Then you're going to see 4 strips of paper. You have kind of a thick piece of blue, thick piece of green, and then you have 2 little skinny pieces like this of green. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to color your tree, and I've already colored mine, and I colored it brown. But I realized when I went outside and looked in my yard, most of my trees are gray and kind of black. So you can color it whatever color you want. And then, first you're going to take your kind of thick green strip, and we're gonna make it look like grass. So you're just gonna cut it with little snips, and you can cut little triangles out of it. Just don't cut it in 2. And then you can kind of bend it up so you can see that it's like grass, like that. Now, on your paper, you're going to see a line at the bottom, and you want to put your green paper right on that line. I'm going to put 1 little line of glue across there, and you're going to want to just line up your grass so it goes right on that line, like that. Bend it down a little bit more. So it looks like that. Then you're going to take your blue paper, which is going to be our water, and you're just going to cut it kind of curvy, like you would think water looks. Like that. And it's going to go right at the bottom of your page, right on top. It'll be right on top of the grass. So I'm going to put a line, not a river, even though it's water. We're just doing a line right here on the white part of the paper. And I'm gluing my water on top. So it looks like that. And now we're going to make some leaves for the tree. And that's what these 2 green strips are for. And if you want to take the time, you can cut out leaf shapes, but I just cut them like this. They're rectangles. I just cut them all up. And then, instead of trying to put glue on the leaves and place them on the tree, I suggest that you make dots around the tree at the top where you think you might want some leaves. Just all around up here at the top. And then you can just start putting on your rectangles. And if you cover all of your glue and decide you want to put on more leaves, you just add more dots. So that's how mine looks, but I think I want to add a few more up here at the top. All right, so once you get your leaves on, next we're going to add some fruit or flowers. Now you can draw some flowers on here, or you can draw some fruit on here, but that is what these little dots are for. And again, I think it would be almost impossible to put glue on the back of the dots. So, just like we did with the leaves, you're going to put some dots of glue up here, and then you're going to put the colored dots on top. So I'm going to pick up a little tiny dot and stick it on the glue, and you probably will get a little glue on your fingers. It's okay, it will wash off. I'm definitely getting glue on my fingers. So when we finish with our fruit or flowers, whatever you're thinking it might be, then we will be ready to cut out our scripture. I think I need one more dot right here. So your tree looks something like this. And I'm going to get the scripture and cut around it. Put a small line of glue right here underneath the tree trunk, and that's where your scripture goes. And you can add a picture of you could add some sun, birds, whatever else you would like to add to it. And that's our project for today. Keep it somewhere where you can see it so that you can be reminded that you can be strong if you trust God, like a tree. And when you might not feel so strong, God will help you feel more confident. All right. And I said before that you could send in photos of your birds and masks, but any of the work that you do this week, if you want to send a picture in, we would really love seeing it, because I'm not with you and I can't see what you're doing. So I would love to see what you've done. All right, that's it for today.